Hey guys, welcome to Oddcast, For Nerds by Nerds show. I'm your host Joe, and today I'm going to discuss two quick things with you. So consider this kind of your extra dose of odd. So, first and foremost, here on the channel, as you know, we watch a lot of stuff. We watch a lot of different things. As a matter of fact, a couple weeks ago, my buddy CN did his own show about the state of play from Sony. And as everybody here probably knows, Summer Game Fest is going on, and we, of course, like everyone, are watching it. And I wanted to take an opportunity to step aside and talk about something that I really enjoy, which is Bethesda, which is now, of course, under the Zenimax umbrella. And they've had a presentation. And in that presentation, they announced their new game, Starfield. And I felt some kind of way about it. And the reason that I felt some kind of way about it is pretty simple. I'm sure everybody is familiar with that meme of, yeah, you can copy my homework, just, don't make it so obvious that you copied me. Well, it couldn't just be me, but Starfield looks an awful lot like No Man's Sky, but with an Unreal Engine 5 type support to it. So, needless to say, I went into it expecting it to be something great, because I like Elder Scrolls. Unlike most of the world, apparently, I was a fan of Fallout 76. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was a good building thing. They kept changing it, which is cool, like development and stuff. I'm totally on board. It was a fun game. I liked it. Of course, there's something to be said about how they handled their cosmetics in it and all of the pay for more stuff and more content thing. But, that happens to the best of the companies out there. But anyways, I sat down and I watched their presentation. I watched, all that they presented from the game. And I just left it feeling very underwhelmed. Just, oh, that's it? So it's just No Man's Sky? Even with their modular build, yeah, it's kind of cool. You could put the space... you can put together your ships how you see fit, and you can do things with it. But I just didn't walk away with, this serious... I'm very impressed by what they've done. They've completely, fundamentally changed the game with this. I didn't have that feeling. And maybe as the game gets closer, they'll reveal more of it, and they'll show more of what makes it different from No Man's Sky. But, even down to they were harvesting iron in it. They used a beam cutter. They didn't have, a different way to harvest it. Maybe if they added a little bit more factorium into it, I don't know. It was missing something. That said, the level up system does seem kind of cool. But, you'd think with the same team now in-house that did The Outer Worlds, maybe it's going to get a little bit of tweaking and it'll become the gem that everybody really hoped that it would be going into it. But essentially everything you could do in No Man's Sky, it does. It just does it prettier. And if Stardew Valley taught me anything, it's that I'm willing to sit through a game that doesn't necessarily look the best as long as the gameplay is amazing. So, No Man's Sky is still what I'll be playing if I want to do space exploration, where I harvest, mine things, have my own space station, hire my own crew, and play with friends, which right now is not something that Starfield has shown me I can do. And the second thing that I wanted to discuss is this. As you know on the channel, we are pretty big stans of PlayStation. Can't help it, it's just Sony is the house that we've played in for so long. And none of us have ever really owned an Xbox. Well, that's not true. Paige did own an Xbox. And I don't think CN has owned one. But I know Paige did have one. I know she's played some of the Halo games and she liked those. That said, I am now planning on getting an Xbox. Because... it's got a couple of good games, or games coming out that look interesting. But that said, I want to hear from you. Can you tell me what games you think are gems, diamonds in the rough, that I can play on the Xbox catalog? I want to know. Tell me in the comments. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, and the little bell for notifications so that you know the next time that we put something out. But that's it, guys. Stay safe, play well out there, and if you're going to explore out in space, do what Malcolm said, and, don't let them take the sky. No Man's Sky for the win.